Taurus, how you doing, guys? Okay, so I'm really hoping that a lot of this is not going to cut out because I've been having some technical difficulties during retrograde. Okay, yeah. So let's see. So I want to thank everybody so much for all your kind comments and everything that you've been leaving and your supportive energy. Okay, and for my birthday, and like I said, I don't see this as my channel, I see it as our channel. Okay, so I really do appreciate that. So let's see, so this is going to be for your last half of March. Okay, I'm going to let it spread, see what I can come out with here, and then over on Vimeo. Okay, it's very cheap, and I don't think you even really need an account. You only need an email in order to create an account if you don't have one. It's very simple, but it's just £3 for the rest of the reading, just to see how it clarifies. But when I start to clarify the cards is when I start to channel more. Okay, so I start to see into different situations. Not all patterns of everything are going to relate in certain ways. It can really be family, friends, or your dog, or your cat. You know, they can. But I think a lot of you already know that. But there are some people out there that don't. Okay, so please don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. Okay, so let's see. So this is for Taurus, for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, and it is for the last half of March. Okay, so we've got a flyer. So making a decision. Making a decision. Two of Swords, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. So you've got Sagittarius energy, you've got the Hermit, you've come out straight with two major arcana cards. The Hermit can represent also in its lowest vibration, depression. It can also mean something toxic, because I'm trying to look at both sides of it, because Temperance is trying to temper. I'm picking up temper as in trying to balance my temper. I mean, I know it's temperance, but trying to balance my temper, because it can mean depression, because it's testing waters, treading ground, testing waters, can mean clinical depression, or it can just mean literally that you're interested in a Sagittarius or Virgo. But it seems like the Virgo energy has been trying to seek guidance, higher guidance. This is also a guide. You know, both cards are both spiritual guides also. Okay, if we look on the spiritual reading, I'll try to always incorporate as much as I can in both. But it's trying to find some kind of spiritual growth in something. But they're both very spiritual cards. So some of you could be listening to readers, communication. But it's facing away for some reason. It's kind of like a Virgo has turned their back on communication. It's like I'm turning my back and I'm now seeking wisdom, seeking guidance through tarot cards, trying to seek a private reading or anything like that from people, or my services are below, by the way. It's kind of... I'm picking up very confused energy, because this can also be the ego, also the Page of Wands. It's kind of like, you know, it doesn't have to be, but it's kind of like, you know, I'm going in a different direction, you know, I'm going in a different direction, and I'm going in this direction. Okay. It doesn't have to be. It can just mean that there's separation. Or it can just mean communication. Yeah, communicating, texts, emails, texting people. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but it feels, because these are people. These two here are people, but I'm also picking this up as some kind of interference of other people. Like Virgo is looking at Sagittarius, and then you've got a fire sign energy, but could also be Virgo with these kind of in your chart or their chart or something, but also communicating across the internet, emails, texting, Facebook, YouTube. So there's the Three of Cups. It seems like someone wants a divine union in a different direction. Or is communicating. So you've got Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You've got a long-term investment into confusion. There you go. You've got people, different people invested into different people. It's kind of like, I know this might sound weird, but through this one energy here, I feel like I can't see anything. Like I can't read the cards. I think someone's trying to read someone and they can't quite gauge on their energy anymore. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody can't gauge on their energy anymore. It feels like someone's trying to get over some kind of third-party interference. Could be drinking or something like that, where there was communication via texting other people and some kind of confusion, and it's left now depression over things that have been invested in that has created some kind of interference, and that it's left this temperance out of balance and out of like seeking marriage counselling or guidance or some kind of counselling, because this is like counsel, this is spiritual counsel, but it's also counselling. Okay, this is communicating, like counselling wise, but you also have all the fixed signs here. So you have interference, you have people's Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus that were involved in some kind of divine, also divine, which means divinely. This is also, yeah, this is also like Saturn, the world, so it means, and this is divine, also divine, so basically meaning whatever happened or what does happen, I mean, I believe in that anyway, nothing happens just by coincidence, you know. This is why we have to learn self-acceptance. You have to self-accept the fact that history isn't a mystery because it was history, because it happened, so you can't change the past, and you never be able to, because it happened, because it's supposed to, you know. Sometimes we're called as light workers or guides. You're called in certain directions where things happen, you know, they do. So when you're spiritual, you always see the brighter side of things, and you understand acceptance. You know, you have to accept mistakes, and yet, because if you can't forgive a mistake, you can't actually forgive yourself, right? So if you can't forgive yourself, then please watch the other thing that I've done that's called You Blame Me, Why Does This Always Happen to Us and Them? Okay, because it's karma. This is past life karma also. Three of Pentacles, 1, 2, 3, you know, 3 also divinely, it just, I'm just picking up that what's ever happened was supposed to happen in order for growth, low vibration, high vibration, there you go, low vibration, high vibration, low vibration, high vibration, you know, definitely trying to work on chakra clearing, energy, you know, needs, there's a block. This can also mean, like people say spying, but watching things on the internet, YouTube, you know, trying to seek guidance, like I said, tarot, all that kind of stuff. You know, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is, you know, something that was built up from the past, but because it's coupled here, it means some kind of third party kind of thing that's caused whatever's happened, you know. In a different tarot deck, this person here and in this one has got his jacket and left, you know, through something that was invested in, and now kind of contemplating on different directions, which is why you probably have this energy here in a different direction now, and probably facing talking to someone else across the internet, or kind of travel, or anything like that, texts, emails, YouTube or whatever, communicating with somebody else now that is divinely guided and orchestrated for them to be with, which can also be a divine partner, Yeah, there you go, manifesting. So this is also a guide, also here, very spiritual. But that's manifesting something new. That's manifesting something new. Something old, something new. Something blue, something wed. So you've got, there you go, so you've got the 3 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. That's the 5 of Cups also. So you've got the 5 of Pentacles. So that can mean in a way that the loss was the loss of 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, okay? Because of third party interference. People, I mean, I don't know, do people stay around in things and want people back that are sleeping with other people? You know? Do you want people back that are communicating with other people, or do you want someone that's single and independent? You know, because this is like the 5 of Cups here. This is a good spin on this one and a bad spin. The 5 of Cups here is indicative to the 5 of Pentacles here, which means a loss from the past of abandonment and being abandoned by a partner because of third-party interference and people communicating, sleeping with other people or whatever other people do. Okay, it can also mean drugs, codependency, people keeping people in toxic behaviour patterns of a low vibration, okay, making them unsure, think unclearly, and then it causes depression, can cause depression as an energy, and then it makes people start to think about sobriety, drinking, suppressing feelings, fearing abandonment, you know, wanting to be alone, and then when you get then on a good spin, because you also have the, sorry, yeah, you're going from 3 to 5. Then on the good spin of this, like I said, breaking away from a low vibrational energy, okay, and communicating positively with other people to manifest something new, you kind of have the new, not the blue, the new and not the blue. So you have because this is new. The two of Cups is new, so that means divine union. I don't never normally pick this up anymore as anything old. I pick this up as something new. This is like a metaphysical connection of spark. Okay, it's like the tower. It's like an awakening to the truth of some kind of third-party interference. The tower aligns you like a 7. Okay, 7. You've got 2 7s here, and you've got Virgo. It aligns you here as 7 of choices. Okay. Choices and options, aligning yourself with making wiser choices to manifest things new, but then you have something old and something new. So this can be you or them or another party's interference. This can even mean that the party that you're concerned about, a party, is now seeking something new. Okay, but because of this 3, well anyway, but 5 of Cups, meaning someone's was pretty either like ghosted or left out in the cold. Okay, could have been something to do with communication and that kind of thing. Communication was very distant, and there was no communication at all. Okay, and it sparked off some kind of mirror between people separating. Everybody like separated is what I'm picking up. Everybody separated and tries to manifest something new. Okay, but because you've got the 3 and the 3, that's the kind of question that people don't never seem to ask themselves. When people say, well, you know, is my ex going to come back? What, to cheat on you? Really? Do people really need to know that? Do they want that? If you do want that, then you can probably have that and then go through another karmic cycle again, you know, because of a low vibration. You would be at a very low vibration and well, in my eyes, be a very stupid person if you want someone to come back that is controlling, and somebody that abandons children, also abandons children, and that sleeps with other people, and that keep you at a low vibration where it drains your energy and doesn't build you up. Okay, doesn't build you up. It does after time. It depends on how many times you want to do it, you know, because this can be a long time, you know, a long time coming. But then you also have new here, you know, because this is like the 3 and the 2 of cups, but they're all standing. So it's like a 5 of cups positively when you turn around and you don't concentrate on the past, you concentrate on the future. That's probably why I picked up on the fact that, what did I say at the beginning? You know, the past is history. So you've had history with someone. A history isn't a mystery. It is a mystery, but it isn't, because it's written and you experienced it. If you experienced history with someone that keeps you in a low vibration of past life, okay, then there you go. You know? So it's never a history, because because you experienced it, pretty much. You experienced karma. This is the 7 of Cups, which is karma. Bad options or good options. 3 of Pentacles. Past life karma. Abandonment. Children abandonment. Abandonment issues of a mirror of what someone that would be very codependent would also experience, of why they followed you from this time to last time to this time, because of things that happened in your childhood that also happened in theirs. Okay, so it teaches people valuable lessons about mirroring of codependency, you know, fearing abandonment, of realizing that love is a feeling that's created by you, nobody else. We only create the fear by being intoxicated by a denial of love, or intoxication of something toxic. If you have toxic behavior, you get connected to somebody of the same substance of energy, you know, because if your vibration and your self-worth is at a low vibration, you attracting the same lesson by the same person or a different person, because you can't run from karma, you can't run from responsibility like Lucifer and the devil. Okay, this is what I talk about with the plate. So you can't run from responsibility, because if you try to avoid karma, it catches up with you with that same person or another person at a very low vibration. You know, this is why you have to learn a lesson and learn to accept things. If they're over, they're over. So you learn to accept things, because if you don't learn self-acceptance and self-forgiveness. Okay, if you can't forgive yourself, what will the future do? The future won't forgive you, because you've not yet created it, you know. So the future will bring in the same person to teach you another lesson, because really, when you look at the bigger picture, is the fact that they're more of a help than they are an actual hindrance. When they're not in your life and you feel vitality and feel great, that means that your karma is starting to subside, and that you actually now feel free. Okay. Whoa. I've gone into some kind of dramatic teaching mode. What on earth am I picking up through these cards? Sorry, Taurus. Taurus. I was kind of like very straight and like, right, I'm not going to flip out at anybody, but this is how it is. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There you go. So you've got some kind of happiness and fulfillment. You've got an ending and a 2, but you've got more decision. Someone's still juggling and... Oh. I mean, that's not good. The 3 of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the 10, basically meaning that there is something good around somebody, but that can also be an ending. Like karmic someone's manifesting something new, which they're trying to now balance and get over their past. And this is also like a very spiritual guide. It's a spiritual union. One more card, please. Not that many. You're not wanting to give me a card. There you go. Very slow. This is stuck, Taurus. Someone is in a pickle. Someone's in a pickle. Or this is like a slow progress. I mean, this can be positive if it's new. If there's someone new around you that has a very positive vibe about life, great. Go that direction. If someone's at a low vibration, there you also know where you are. Do you want to go back to that? Because you would normally say, well, no, because they're at a low vibration. Why am I? What? Because it's you. Because it's you. That's why you always attracting the same kind of people. Because people say, no, they're in the comments or whatever, in life in general. No, it's them. They won't let me go. You know. They won't let me go. So ask yourselves about you. Why do I always attract in the same kind of lesson with people in general all around me? Well, are you at a low vibration? If you are and you can't connect with yourself properly and have a high vibration and a high vitality of life, then that you know where you are, right? You know where you are. Well, if you don't, that means that you can't see, and because of karma. But you have the sun, so it's illuminating. Somebody does have positive energy around them, and someone also has third-party interference of a very low vibration and is very, very confused. Very, very confused. And that's a nice spin. You know, I can't always tell people's lives, but if someone is around you and your life circumstance, okay, because I'm a guide, I kind of teach, you know. But if your life is happening where you're just confused as fucking shit, then you could be involved with a narcissist, you know. And that's not good, because that keeps things stuck. That's like not allowing people to move forward at all. So again, you come back to the question, they're not letting me move forward, you know. Well, are they, or are you strong enough to break out of it? Because someone needs to raise their vibration and probably stop drinking. Maybe. And feeling so, this is like crying over spilt milk. It's like, all right, okay, you know, get over it. Get over it. You can never blame someone else that's trying to keep you trapped, because you always come back to the same question. Always. Are you okay with that? If you're not, well then that's why you're attracting the same people, because your vibration is fearing what? A feeling? A feeling? Can you feel it? How does it feel? Does it feel bad? Okay, so then, where's that created from? It's from the abandonment of God and Lucifer. All in one energy. Codependency, dark and light. Fearing. What do you fear? A monster under the bed? You know? That's where it's created, by illusion. Karmic illusion. That's why you attract in that. When you were a kid, you went to bed and you jumped in bed because you thought there was something under there. Okay? When your parents probably turned the light out, what happened? What did the mind start to manifest and create? Illusion. There was never really anything there, okay? Well, unless there was, but that would have been a human being, you know? Or it would have been a spiritual contact that people can have through a very low vibration. That's why you'll get a spiritual attack. You know, this is why, because you will have flu, cold symptoms. You can't seem to pull yourself out of bed, pull yourself together. Your vibration will be very low. You'll start to have panic attacks and anxiety. And then you can call in a spiritual attack if you're spiritually awoken and open. You're open to attack. You know, this can be communicating with the deceased also. This is why if you have a gift, you've got to realise what that is. It's a feeling that pulls us, that we feel Dionysus heaven. We're constantly going to feel that way, right? All the time when you're spiritual. But either or either. A 10 is a cycle of a plate that I normally kind of try to coach people, right? And you go outwardly, okay? That's the feeling of where we're headed, heaven. You won't get a better feeling than that, ever. Ever. That's what you feel, okay? You feel that. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Any second of the day, it'll always relate to someone. You can feel depressed all day, but then for 1 second or 2 seconds in the day, something can just make you laugh on the television, okay? Because your mind's not created on that. All of a sudden, you just laughed. So you felt joyful for a couple of seconds, okay? So you're going to feel it constantly. And I'm really trying to put a good spin on this, but I can't, because there's just interference. Things just not moving forward. If it is, and this here is a good energy, and this is bad people and bad energy, well, that's the alignment. That means that somebody has found something new and they're moving away from it, slowly. This is also a metaphysical connection of spark, okay? So a spark of interest. Somebody that you had a connection with, okay? So when you have a connection, it starts to form a divine union where spirit wants it to go ahead, okay? But it also needs release, and it also wants other people on this can relate to fucking loads of different people. It's not all just one soul. But spirit wants people to accept, okay? And the fact that some things are divinely orchestrated in order for people to find the people that they're supposed to be with. This is finding someone of a new nature and vibration and vitality of life, where you meet each other at level. You're level-headed, you're level, you know. This is a mirror through growth and learning of something that can be very stable, and that spirit wants it to come together in order for people to learn about feelings and emotions, okay? Because there's a lot of cups here, and then something grounded and stable that they want it to move forward, okay? But if you haven't learned anything, well, then they're going to want that to go forward too, because it depends on your vibration. They will want you to learn another lesson, because planets don't give a shit. Saturn don't care. They care in ways that you don't know. They care by giving you a very harsh lesson. That's what we're here for, to play a game every time that we're here, to learn through your North and South node also, you know. Karmic release is not an easy thing to break from. It's not, okay? But but I'm kind of lost for words, because for some reason, I'm picking up on low vibration and kind of high and confusion, like static, where I just can't seem to move on to finish it, to go over to Vimeo. Yeah, we're going to look at the overall energy over there, okay? Like I said, it is a £3 I nearly said it is a three-parted triangle. I nearly said that. Sorry, Taurus. I'm just picking up some very confusing energy, and it could have a lot to do with children. This, in its low vibration, can be a manipulator, okay? But in its high vibration can be someone very spiritual and very good at communicating, that would have the 10 of Cups with someone stable, okay? But you have it coupled with low vibration and high. It's very Sagittarian. It's very like whoa, what the fuck? It's like someone's trying to juggle and balance the Muppet Show or something. It's kind of like, you know, it's like the devil. Weird science. Trying to put together the perfect partner. Really? You can't put people on a pedestal. What do you want to do that for? You put yourself in low regard and hold someone up in extreme high regard, so they're not going to be able to see you as a high vibrational person if you're putting yourself down and you put them up. That's your vibration, you know. You can't do that. You can't put people on a pedestal and think that they're much more better than you, because that puts you at a low vibration, and that's not fair on them or you either. You know, because you'll learn lessons about that, about self-worth and love, respect, you know, self-respect. But we're going to go over to Vimeo. So what on earth? What have you got going on, Taurus? You probably weren't going to want to watch the extended, because I'll probably just give you a full reading of telling people. Sorry. Okay, so I do appreciate it if you come over there, and we'll try and work out what some of this is, and I'll try and break it down in individual pieces. Okay, but like I said, it's £3. Okay, if not, guys, I will catch you at some point in some other things that I've got planned, hopefully. But hopefully I'll see you on the flip side. All right, guys, peace.